And welcome to the Chicago Bears franchise rebuild. Here today, we have Week 17 action versus the Atlanta Falcons. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. I hope you're all having a great day. Please leave a like, comment down below what you thought of today's action, and don't forget to subscribe. You know, we're right now 1-14. We've solidified having the first overall pick. It's our pick. There's no way that we're going to lose the first overall selection. So this is the honest conversation that we need to have throughout both these last two games as well as during the offseason is truly what is the direction of this roster that we want to be taking? Because we are terrible across the board. Offensively, we struggle on third down and we struggle to make the big plays necessary. And in all truth, we don't really have too many future players to continue to build around on offense. We have, though, more on it than on defense. Defensively, we struggle to tackle. We struggle to play coverage. We struggle to get off the field on third down. We struggle to create turnovers in every fashion of the game. And we've been talking about it throughout this whole season is truly what are we going to do with this team? And in truth, what the evaluation of this roster that I have is, let's start here on offense. Justin Fields, in my opinion, can be the starting quarterback and the future quarterback of this roster moving forward. I do think giving him one more season makes a whole lot of sense. Without the plus morale here, 80 medium accuracy, 87 short, and 86 deep with 92 throw power with his athleticism at still 25 years old. I think Justin Fields has a lot of room to grow. And the only reason I would, and at least in this draft class, there isn't a generational talent, in my opinion. So it's basically, we take a quarterback with the first overall pick, or we trade out. And right now, I'm going to be completely honest, we're looking to trade out of that selection and trying to just establish more selections to then get more talent on this team. So with that being said, where should we then put the talent? Well, across this offense, I do think our offensive line is in the best spot across this offense on the offensive side of the ball. Doesn't mean that we can't get better. I think entering into the offseason, we do have to replace both Cody Whitehair as well as Nate Davis. These are two players that are not old enough to continue to develop, and they're just going to be mid-70s to maybe an 80 overall, the highest. So offensive line is still very much in need. For Cole Kmet, his job is kind of secure. The Bears gave him a 5-year contract, and we kind of just have to eat it. And yeah, maybe we could trade him, but I think still Cole Kmet can be the future starting tight end of this team. Still, 82 speed, he's an average tight end, ranked 17th, but he has good hands, solid route runnings, and he's also 24 years old. He can get better. And then you look at the receiving group, well, you have DJ Moore, we all know how good he is, and then Tyler Scott, who has just impressed throughout this whole season, especially since training away Darnell Mooney. I think Tyler Scott has been very much of a bright spot in this receiving group, though it doesn't mean that we can't go into this draft and offseason trying to booster this receiving group. And it's the same thing with these running backs. I like Rashad Penning. I like Khalil Herbert. It does not mean that these guys are the future at this running back position. Doesn't mean that I'm going to draft with the first overall pick a running back, but it does mean that we will be targeting. This offense needs to be shaken up, and it has to be. Though, I think in terms of this up-and-coming offseason, this defense needs to be U-hauled. This defense has struggled. And truly, besides Jalen Johnson, who do we look at on this team to say they are going to become a superstar in this league? There isn't anyone. We don't know how Robinson will develop, who also suffered an injury during practice. We don't know if Can Sample can turn into someone. We have no idea if Dexter can turn into something. We have no idea with Stevenson, with Kyle Gordon, Brister. We have no idea. And these are not players that I have drafted or signed or anything. So to me, it means that if there's an upgrade, if there's a change that we could potentially make, we're going to do it. Their 2 free agent acquisitions in TJ Edwards and Tremaine Edmonds have not really worked out in our favor. I think they've both been liabilities in coverage, and they've been fairly mediocre in terms of the running game. So ultimately, this defense will look different. I'm expecting myself to potentially have a new starter on the defensive line, linebacker, corner, and safety. Because absolutely, we need that. We need to change this team. And in the remaining 2 games, there's every single player's job is on the line, except for maybe like 4 or 5 players. And to answer the question if we would move off of Justin Fields, yeah, if I feel like Justin Fields isn't the guy, and you know, if there's a quarterback in this draft class that we feel that can be the guy, then we're gonna go in that direction. Though we have 2 games left. We have week 17 here versus the Atlanta Falcons, who are 11-4, trying to get into the postseason or are in the postseason, and one of the better teams here in the NFC. This is an excellent opportunity for us to make a statement entering into the offseason and to boost our morale for the roster, but maybe get some good significant XP. So let's go out there, let's beat this Falcons team, let's go check them out, and then get into week 17. And here are the overachieving Atlanta Falcons, led by Jesse Bates, Chris Lindstrom, Bijan Robinson here, Kyle Pitts, AJ Terrell, Grady Jarrett, Calais Campbell here, Drake London. They got a lot of talent across this team. Desmond Ridder here has been playing excellent throughout this season. And they got 3 superstars here with Robinson, Drake London, and of course Kyle Pitts at the offensive weapon positional group. It's going to be hard to play against this team. And I don't know how we're going to really handle this amount of offensive weaponry. I don't feel like we've played against an offense like this throughout this whole season. They have a young up-and-coming offensive line that will continue to develop and continue to be nice for them. And a quality defense here. You have Calais Campbell. You have Grady Jarrett. You got 2 of the better defensive tackles or defensive linemen in this league. Throw on top AJ Terrell and a couple other players that are probably playing very well. Thankfully, Jeff Okudah will be out. But you have AJ Terrell and Jesse Bates here. This is going to be a tough matchup for our team. So, you know, it's the last home game. Let's go out there. Let's give these Chicago Bear fans a victory. And would be our only victory at home. And welcome back to Soldier Field here in week 17, as we have 2 remaining games left in the regular season. We all know the Chicago Bears will not be advancing to the postseason. They're thinking about the offseason. They're thinking about the first overall pick. But there's players' jobs are on the line, and ultimately they want to showcase how good they are. For the Atlanta Falcons, they're 11-4, one of the best teams here in the NFC, and trying to solidify themselves in their playoff picture. And ultimately, Chicago would love to play spoiler here in Soldier Field in front of their home fans who have yet to see a victory this season under Dwight Pianzo, who was hired right before the preseason began, and hopefully Dwight can end this season with a couple victories. We have solidified the first overall selection, so it doesn't matter if we win, it doesn't matter if we lose. So let's go out there, let's get some plays, let's showcase this roster, and just put our best foot forward ultimately. And leading out his Chicago offense is number 1, Justin Fields, as Fields is almost to 1,000 yards rushing, and he's close to 4,000 yards passing with 27 touchdowns, 25 picks, leads the league in interceptions, as I typically do. And we're hoping that this week he's able to just play consistent. That's what we're looking for from our young quarterback, 24 years old. As we'll start in the shotgun here with Justin Fields, handing the ball off to Khalil Herbert. Herbert with a burst to speed up the gut, and he gets the first down and more. Gain of 15 on the first play, and that's what you want to see here versus this playoff team. Fresh set of downs here for this Chicago offense. First pass attempt here will go to Tyler Scott over the middle. The rookie receiver will get involved early on and continue to impress for 8 yards. Fresh set of downs here for Justin Fields and company. Now they're going to go a little play action fake, looks to throw, and Fields has a wide open Tyler Scott, and he got underneath it. Scott down the sideline, and he's going to be tackled at the 15. 2 plays for 50 yards here for Tyler Scott. The rookie receiver is getting more and more involved. As Chicago faces a 3rd down and 8. Fields in a shotgun, looks to throw now. Feeling some rush, tries to escape this pocket, and he throws it at the dirt of DJ Moore. I think Chicago will probably settle for 3 here. They probably just want to get some points on the board. They've been so aggressive as of late. And Chicago does send out their field goal unit. This is only a 30-yard field goal attempt here, but just trying to get some points on the board, make your team feel good. We're up 3-0. And here comes the 2nd-year quarterback, Desmond Ridder, leading out his Atlanta offense here, number 9. Ridder has 30 touchdowns to 17 interceptions. He's going to have over 3,000 passing yards. I have to assume he has a good amount of rushing yards as well. He's athletic. He's young. He's going to be only getting better from here on out here in the NFC, and he's making himself known here. As Ridder will start in the pistol formation, handing the ball off to Robinson here. The rookie back will gain a couple here. This Atlanta offense has a lot of high-power playmakers and Kyle Pitts, Drake London, Robinson. But here comes Dexter here, the rookie pass rusher, and he gets back there. I believe that's his 6th sack of the campaign, and that's exactly what we want to see from these young players. They'll force a 3rd down and 15 here. Here comes Ridder yet again, slings it over the middle. This is caught, and somehow holding on is Landry here. He even got blasted at the end by TJ Edwards. Fresh set of downs here for this Atlanta team, as they're going to go right back to Robinson here. And Robinson is able to get the 1st down and a lot more. Our run defense, I think Robinson is expected to have a big day. Got to contain number 7 here. The rest of this Atlanta high-powered offense. Right back to Robinson, who makes a move here as Jalen Johnson can't slow him down. Josh Gordon can't shove him out of bounds. Finally, the damage is done, and this Atlanta team is going right up the field. Fresh set of downs here. Now play action fake as Chicago sends a blitz going to the outside here. Caught here, and Gordon has to shove out Drake London out of bounds. But it's now goal to go here. 1st down and goal here at the 9. 2 tight end formation here for London, or for Ridder, as he will go underneath to Jonnu Smith, who will find the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. It's a player that I don't really expect to score many times. He found the end zone here first, and Atlanta will take the 7-3 lead. Chicago will start at their own 25-yard line, down by 4. We're going to start with a little read option, and Fields kept it himself, and he got blasted. Fumble picked up here by Atlanta, and that's in the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. And that is Alonzo Carter who's able to get in. And I don't think that Justin Fields even saw that play coming. Well, let's try this again here. This time, Justin Fields will start at his own 25. Just got to get that sack fumble out of the mindset. Motioning Mercedes Lewis here. Here comes Rashad Penny, who's going to put down the hammer. He's going to get a couple yards. First possession was a very promising one here for Justin Fields. Now he's trying to get another good one. Here comes a quick pass over the middle for Cole Kmet, and Kmet up the field as he's going to get the 1st down and more. Well, 3rd down and 10 here for Fields. Desperate need of a conversion. Looks to throw. Slings it to the outside. That pass is batted away. He wanted DJ Moore. And we're going to have to punt here right around midfield. It's Desmond Ridder will start at his own 20-yard line in the pistol formation. Here comes Robinson. And right there is Dexter. And Dexter has been such an impressive prospect for this defense. Already a sack in the TFL in this ball game. 3rd down and 12. Let's get off the field here, Chicago. Ridder in the shotgun. Chicago sends a blitz, doesn't get home as the screen was set up here for Cordero Patterson, and Patterson's able to make a move. Jalen Johnson has to save a touchdown. And when again, this Chicago defense just struggles to get off the field. Fresh set of downs here for this Atlanta offense. Right back to the pistol formation is Ridder, as this pass is caught here by Smith. 2nd down and 2 here. 2-3 tight end formation. Quick throw to Kyle Pitts, who holds on. Entering now into Atlanta territory. Here comes the 2 tight end formation. Looks to throw his Ridder. Slings it over the middle. Caught here. And that's again Jarvis Landry, the veteran receiver, holds on. Again, this Atlanta offense is moving right up the field, but Chicago now this time sends an all-out blitz. Wide open is Mack here. McCollin caught, touchdown Atlanta, and they're gonna go up by 3 scores here. Well, here comes Justin Fields with a little bit more work to do. Feels like we've been saying that all season long. We'll start with a run here with Khalil Herbert. Rashad Penny is dealing with an injury right now, gain of 10. Second down in inches here. Last minute of the first quarter. Here comes Fields, play action fake. He looks to throw, feeling the rush now as he's escaping this pocket here, and he's able to get the first down and more. And a late hit at the end. And I think that's going to be on Atlanta. Add an extra 15 yards and an automatic first down. Due to that penalty, Chicago got 15 more yards now going to Khalil Herbert. Herbert will gain 8 here. Last play here, the first quarter, will be a carry now for Herbert as he's able to get the first down and more. Good hard running right there. 4 carries, 41 yards. And here at the beginning of the second quarter, Chicago is driving here inside the 30 now, as Fields will go to Cole Kmet underneath here, and Kmet is able to lay down a good run here. Good pitch and catch right there for this Bears offense. Second down and 5 here. Fields is in the shotgun, takes a snap, looks to throw quickly now to DJ Moore, who holds on. Caught, touchdown, Chicago. The alpha receiver will find the end zone. I believe that is number 18, 17. His 17, I believe it's his 17th receiving touchdown. As Chicago chips more at this lead here. Justin Fields trusting in his number 1 wide receiver, who got hit by multiple defenders right there. And here comes Ritter here at his own 25. Starting with a carry here with Bijan Robinson, who's only going to be met for a gain of 3. It's a Chicago defense here. Needs to be able to show that they can make a play here. Here comes play action. No, Robinson yet again now, as he's only going to gain a few, as now our rookie defensive tackle, Zach, is dealing with some pain. We're already pretty thin at the defensive tackle position here. Now it's a third down. Here's Ritter, play action fake, looks to throw, and it's going to be somehow caught here by Landry. First down and more. It's time to get off the field, Chicago. Let's do it. Third down now. Here comes Ritter. Looks to throw, slings it to the outside here. Eddie Jackson with an excellent open field tackle. He has been more of a standout in our defense here, and that should force Atlanta to punt. Chicago will start at their own 8-yard line, backed up here. Start with a run here with Khalil Herbert, who has a little daylight in front of him, and he's able to get the first down and more. Chicago relying a little bit on their running game here, as now Fields will do a little read option, keeps it himself, getting some good blocks here by DJ Moore. He's down the sideline now, and he's shoved out of bounds, gain of 30. And I think right there, Justin Fields has hit over 1,000 yards. Third down and 6 here. Fields in an empty look. Takes the snap. He looks to throw. Not like anything. Trying to escape the pocket. And Grady Jarrett and company will be back there for the sack. I think Chicago might be forced to punt. So now Atlanta will be starting backed up here at their own 8-yard line. Here comes Ritter. He looks to throw. Slings it wide open here. Is Kyle Pitts. You just can't have that here in Houston. Fresh set of downs here as now Ritter has a little bit more breathing room behind him as he looks to throw, feeling the rush now, going deep down the field here, and that ball's gonna intercepted. Jonathan Abram with the INT. He goes up there and snags it over Jarvis Landry. He has been a standout defender that we've brought in, and he just makes that big time play here for this defense. Just like that, Chicago will start their own 24-yard line. Here comes Fields. He looks to throw, slings it over the middle. That ball is intercepted. And that's Jesse Bates, his turn for an INT. Pass was a little overthrown by Fields, and I think that's pick number 26. Just like that, the field flipped here. Now Atlanta is looking to strike again. Here comes Ritter down the field, and that's off the hands of Kyle Pitts. Now it's third down and 9 here. Hopefully this Chicago defense can stop him. Here comes Ritter. He looks to throw. Plenty of time. Slings it over the middle. Caught here by Landry. Holds on, and he's going to get the first down and more. Second down and goal here at the 1. As there's going to be some movement up front here. We've seen more penalties throughout this season. I definitely like here. That's going to push Atlanta back 5 yards. But maybe that helps them more to give them a little bit more breathing room if they're going to throw the football. It looks like they still want to run the football here on 2nd down. No, Ritter will look to throw. Slings it underneath here to Kyle Pitts. And Pitts will gain 3. 3 tight ends and a receiver to the outside here on 3rd down at the beginning of the 2-minute warning. And Robinson gets the call. And this defense stops him. Timeout Chicago here. And that might force Atlanta to go for it. Chicago will start their own 23 for this 2-minute drill. Fields will look to throw here. Slings it over the middle. He wants DJ Moore. Good catch and run here for the alpha receiver himself. Still 2 timeouts here for Chicago as Fields will look to throw. Now he's going to look to scramble. Sling goes over the top here. He slides for the 1st down. 2nd down and 9 here. Still 2 timeouts, but the clock continues to tick here. Here's Fields down the field. DJ Moore, go up and go get it. Timeout Chicago with 23 seconds to go. 23 seconds, empty look now for Fields. He looks to throw and he wants to take his deep shot of the end zone. Tyler Scott, go up, go get it. Touchdown Chicago. There he is, the rookie receiver who continues to impress the Chicago team. He goes up over AJ Terrell and he reels it down. I believe that's his 4th receiving touchdown of the season. Wow, what a job there, just being able to box out the defender and go up and go get it. As we're going to be heading into halftime here in week 17, as Atlanta has a 24-17 advantage. No, right here, right now, it's just that fumble for 6 that this game should have been 17-17. As we all know, in the second half is typically where we collapse. So hopefully here in this second half, we're able to kind of put this game away here. We should be getting Rashad Penny back here, hopefully in this quarter, to help out the offense in some sort of way here. Khalil Herbert's been running well, so worst case scenario would go Herbert full time. But just got to be able to get this win here. Got to find the end zone one more time, and hopefully we can do so. Atlanta will start with the football at the beginning of the second half, up by 7, and looking to extend onto their lead here. Here comes a carry for Robinson, who makes a move, but thankfully Abram is right there to make that tackle. Still a 1st down, though. Atlanta is in the pistol formation here with Ritter. And here comes a little read option, but there is Jonathan Abram there, who has been more of a standout defender here. He gets that tackle for loss. Chicago has not been afraid to send blitzes to help out getting to the quarterback. Sending another one here. It's caught by Drake London, and London has 1 defender to beat, and he will go all the way. Touchdown, Atlanta, 69 yards here for the young talented receiver in Drake London. Well, it's back down by 2 scores is Justin Fields. Rashad Penny's back in the ball game. As Chicago will go with Penny. Penny right up the middle, and he's going to get the 1st down and more. Chicago has been a little bit more reliant on their running game here, as now they will turn to a read option here with Justin Fields, as Fields is able to get 10 more. Let's continue to run the football here if you're Chicago. Now here comes Penny, who is not going to try to cut it inside. He's just going to try to get the 1st down, and he does so. Fresh set of downs here. Ball placed right around midfield. Here comes Fields. He looks to throw down the field here. Philip Dorsett, get underneath it, and he does! Touchdown, Chicago! Oh my! There is the veteran receiver on the wheel route, who will get underneath it for a touchdown, as Chicago is staying in a 1-point deficit here, or 1-score deficit right now. To work his Desmond Ritter and his Atlanta offense here, starting at their own 25. Here comes Ritter as he looks to throw, settles underneath here to Cordero Patterson, who sheds off initial contact to get the 1st down and more. 2nd down and 10 here, pistol formation here for Ritter, as he's going to do a little read option, keep it himself, but won't go far. This defense reads that play perfectly. As it's 3rd down and 11 here, trying to get off the field. Here comes Ritter, settles underneath here, but this defense reads that play perfectly, and that will force a punt, and now an opportunity to retie up this game. Here comes Justin Fields with an opportunity now to retie up this game. He will look to throw here on the first play, and he wants more. That pass is batted away. 3rd down and 6 now. Fields trying to avoid the quick 3 and out, slings it over the middle. Here's Philip Dorsett, who just caught a touchdown, and this time he holds on for the first down. Fresh set of downs here. Empty look now as Fields sending up a little screen here. Here comes Josh Gordon, the veteran receiver. His turn for a reception for 8. Second down and 2. Fields takes the snap. Gonna go to a quick pass outside here, and this is Tyler Scott on the RPO. Chicago using the quick passing game to their advantage here. Fields takes it right back to the receiver screen here for Josh Gordon here, and he gets 8 yards. Slowly marching up the field here. Pistol formation. Here's Rashad Penny. Penny with a burst of speed, and he's going to get the first down and more. Sticking to the shotgun here, Khalil Herbert checks in. As Herbert gets the call, and he's able to pick up the first down as he weaves through this defense. And here comes the 3rd down and 10 here. Fields is in the shotgun, spreading out this defense, not liking anything, and he's going to be blasted by Alonzo Carter. Oh my goodness. This ball game is still by a touchdown, but Chicago was able to chip into this lead here. As here's Ritter finding, again, Landry for 7. Another close battle entering into the 4th quarter here in week 17. Play action fake here for Ritter. Settles underneath here. Stevenson with a good tackle. Second down and 7 here. 3 receivers now to the left. Looks to throw, and he's going to be sacked as Ritter. There is Dexter. His first multiple sack ball game here. He also has a TFL, and he is impressive. Excellent job there by the rookie defender to make this a 3rd down and 16. Here comes Ritter again. Felt more pressure here. Now looking to run here. Looks to throw it away. And that's a quick 3 and out here. And this Chicago offense now has an opportunity to take the lead. 8:16 left to go here. As this Chicago offense has an opportunity. Here comes Rashad Penny. Penny will get a couple as Cody Whitehair is slow to get up. 3rd down and 2 here, trying to keep this possession going here. And that is Calais Campbell back there for the TFL. I think Chicago will punt this ball back. They kind of have to here. They're inside their own 34. Atlanta will have the football at their own 31. Opportunity to extend their lead. Here comes Desmond Ritter feeling some rush now. This is caught here. McCollin here, and he's able to get the first down as they're entering now into Chicago territory. Just can't have that if you're Chicago here. Less than 7 minutes to go here. Gotta try to at least force at least a field goal. Here's Robinson, and he's able to pick up 6 more. 2nd down and 4 here. 3 receivers set. They're spreading out this offense a little bit. Here comes Ritter yet again behind Landry, but he's able to hold on. 2nd down and 7 here. And here comes another carry. Robinson is met in the backfield. There's Cam Sample. 3rd down and 12 here. The Chicago fan base knows this is such an important 3rd down. Stop it. They're able to do so. They just ran the football, and that's going to just take time off the clock. And now Chicago will have to score a touchdown. Last thing Chicago needs to start doing is just throwing the football all around. 3 tight end formation. Here comes Rashad Penny. Penny with getting good blocks here, and he's able to get the first down and more. Need to get this first down before the 2-minute warning. 3rd down and 6. Fields takes the snap. He looks to throw. Settles for his check down. Rashad Penny. And that's going to make this a 4th down and 1. You got to go for it. Who do you trust here on 4th down and 1 at the beginning of the 2-minute warning? Here comes Fields. Takes the snap. He looks to throw. Not liking anything. No one's open. Trying to go down the field to Philip Dorsett. And Dorsett holds on. Oh my goodness. The veteran receiver holds on to that play, and that is keeping this game and the Chicago team alive in this ball game. Fresh set of downs, less than 1:30 to go. Fields takes the snap. He looks to throw down the field. DJ Moore. Oh, man. One-on-one coverage. You got to be able to hit that. 2nd down and 10 here at the 29. Fields takes it, steps up at this pocket. Open room in front of him as he's able to just hold on to the football, and he spins up in the air. And now time continues to click, but I don't think Chicago wants to go hurry up. 2nd down and 10 here, 54 seconds to go. Fields takes the snap, feeling the rush, and that's Grady Jarrett again in the backfield. And now time continues to click. It's a 3rd down and long. Less than 25 seconds to go. Third down. Fields takes the snap. He wants DJ Moore, and he got him at the 3-yard line. Timeout, Chicago. It's first down and goal here at the 6. Picture perfect pass there by Justin Fields. Still very much have the option to throw the football. 13 seconds now, 1 timeout. Fields takes the snap. Here's Khalil Herbert, and Herbert's in. Touchdown, Chicago. Oh my goodness. Chicago has made this game an extra point away from tying it up here. But are the Bears going to settle to potentially send this game into overtime? I doubt it. They're 1 and whatever. And I think they're going to go for it here and try to take this lead. And Chicago is looking to go for 2 here with 11 seconds. Fields takes the snap. He looks to throw. He's stepping up in this pocket, and he's in the end zone. 2-point conversion is good, and Chicago has a point lead here with exactly 11 ticks to go. The Atlanta sideline here is speechless. Justin Fields calls his own number, and now Chicago, 11 seconds to go here to get their second victory here under Dwight Pianto. Oh my God. Here comes the kickoff here as we have 11 seconds to go here in week 17, and Chicago has a point advantage here. Cordero Patterson is the return man, and he's going to settle to take it out to the 25. Atlanta just has to get into field goal range here, but with 11 seconds and 3 timeouts, you can work the middle of the field. Chicago's defense looks to throw is Ritter, finds Mac Holland, and Holland is able to get to the 40. 5 seconds now here. Ritter in the shotgun, takes the snap, he looks to throw. Looking for anyone, feeling the rush now, going down the field here, and that's going to be incomplete, and there's no more time on the clock. And here in week 17, the Bears have done it for the second time in this franchise. What an upset here over this 11-5 now Atlanta Falcons. They have done it, beating them 35-34. Oh my goodness, Chicago. What the fuck did we just do here? Justin Fields was able to orchestrate a comeback. I mean, in this ball game here, Atlanta had a 21-3 advantage here, and we just slowly, methodically chipped away at this lead to eventually give us an opportunity to win the ball game. Justin Fields with 2 turnovers but 3 touchdowns was able to help us out. Khalil Herbert and Rashad Penny, their duo at running back, was able to help us win. The duo at receiver at Tyler Scott and DJ Moore. But an unsung hero here in Phillip Dorsett. 3 catches, 92 yards, and a touchdown. Oh my, he made 2 critical catches to help us win this ball game here. We allowed 3 sacks defensively. We got 2 big sacks by Dexter here. Jonathan Abram got a pick. Great team victory. Happy to get the second victory under our belt. And 2 of our rookies are getting upgrades. Darnell Wright here for starting right tackle. We'll go with pass protection here. It says lowest rated. Typically, that's what I want. So, he is star dev. He's an okay player. Needs some more room to develop, and hopefully we can do so. But the outstanding playmaker here in Dexter, getting 2 sacks, and he has more room to grow, but we're gonna help him out with a power upgrade here. Doesn't bump him up in overall, but I'm hoping to get some power moves, and we only got +1. Hoping that would be a +2, but maybe we should have went with run stopper, but in a very good spot for us. For the scenario playing for spoilers here, our GM is very proud of us. And Justin Fields, Rashad Penny, and Jalen Johnson each earned 10K XP. And we also got 10 staff points. Would have rather that 10K, kind of be across the whole team. But you know what? Whatever works. We did suffer 2 injuries after this ball game here. And that's to Cody Whitehair, and that is to Zach. So I have to kind of figure out this defense and offensive line. These are 2 players that we could put on IR. I'm not going to, I guess we could. If we do decide to make any signings before this game, we can. But Cody Whitehair, his season is officially over. And the same thing here with Zach. Unfortunately for the two of them, dealing with these injuries here. So we'll have to figure out the defensive tackle position. I mean, we could bring back, any of these three guys if we wanted to, but I don't think we're going to. Let's sim to the next week. And next time, we'll be playing against the Green Bay Packers, who are 9-7 right now, as we're 2-14. But they're 9-7, and Detroit has the lead here in the division. I don't know if playoff bursts have been solidified here. Let's go see. Right now, Green Bay is not in. Oh my goodness. I think if Green Bay gets this victory, they are in. If they don't, then they're out. So let's go check this out here. The NFC here. Yeah, it is very congested here. And, I don't know all the scenarios here. But if Green Bay gets this victory, and you got to assume if Detroit doesn't, then yeah. But if we can beat the Packers and kick them out of the postseason, that would be great for us. And that would be a massive team morale victory in my book. We're still guaranteed the first overall pick no matter what happens. We've guaranteed that. We got a victory for our home fans, and we kind of checked that off the mark. But guys, next time will be maybe a little bit of a different episode, just because I might, try to go through the game fairly quickly with you guys. It's week 18. It's not really important for us, though. If, if it is a close game versus this Packers team, we'll play it like typical. We'll go through the season stats with the team, and then turn our attention over to the first ever off season of this Bears rebuild. So guys, please leave a like, comment down below what you thought of today's action, and don't forget to subscribe. And I will see you in the next one.